Well, we've seen two highly publicized cases of human trafficking in the mid-state just in the last month. Victims know that's only the tip of the iceberg. One woman was sold for sex by her own parents, and she tells her harrowing story to Lauren Murphy.
I was sold and I was raped and all of that from the time I can remember.
This woman, who now calls herself Hope, endured what few can even imagine.
They would urinate on you and say that you're, they mark their territory. You're treated like an animal. You really are. I mean, they would put a dog collar around my neck and lead me around with that, and you're sold like an animal.
This at the hands of her own parents, a word Hope isn't at all comfortable with.
According to the law, they would be considered my parents.
A drive down 2nd Avenue still triggers painful memories, where in back rooms, a handshake and a wad of cash sealed her fate.
This area right through here, though, is one of the biggest areas.
Brainwashed from an early age, she didn't know life could be any different.
They would put me in the doghouse behind the house where they were at and just keep me there just to get me to where I thought that anything would be better than just being alone.
Home base was a small town in a bordering state, but Nashville, Murfreesboro, and Knoxville were on the circuit of this highly sophisticated trafficking ring.
So there were actually people that I was being sold to that were actually in teachers in that school. There was a police officer that lived next door to us, and he was actually involved. There would be people in the church that were actually people that they would sell me to.
Protected by no one, Hope suffered this existence until she was 30. That's when she escaped in the middle of the night.
Who are they? Where's this church? Where what school was this happening?
Well, I mean, for my safety, I can't share any of that.
Hope has no physical evidence, and the statute of limitations is long expired. Plus, her abusers have photographs, videos that could destroy her, possibly incriminate her. So no one has ever been brought to justice. But true to her new name, Hope believes some good will come from this story.
Justice for me would be that people stop putting their head in the sand and believing that America is a place to where slavery doesn't exist.
Lauren Murphy, Nashville's News 2.
The nonprofit organization End Slavery Tennessee has been working with Hope on this long road to recovery. If you suspect human trafficking in your area, call the Tennessee Human Trafficking Hotline. That phone number is 1-855-55-TNHTH. You can see that number there at the bottom of your screen.